What is up, footy friends? Toe wiggles for you guys in my fishnet toe socks. I know it's been a while, and that's just how I run this channel if you haven't figured it out. I kind of come and go as I please because I'm moody, and that's where I'm at always. But I wanted to check in because it is a new year, 2024. It's also the year of the dragon, which I was born in a dragon year as well, so feeling connected to the dragon power, breathing a lot of fire for sure, getting me in trouble sometimes, but have to remain true to myself. I hope all of you are having a good start of 2024. This video doesn't really have like a purpose or anything aside from kind of showing myself again, showing off my pink toenail polish that I have on, and just talking a little bit about, like, I guess kind of where I'm at mentally, which I do a lot. I think I utilize this channel as some sort of diary sometimes, which may or may not be healthy. But I have been looking for love, hence my love potion here. Part of this video is going to be me like releasing some of that bad dates I've been on, and just like the whole like search for love in general, and just my journey with relationships has been a roller coaster, which I know it is for everyone. So I'm just kind of going through it, kind of in an abnormal place in life, which I never know if I should talk about that more on my channel. Don't mind my scratches here. I guess they match my red. So I also want to read a little bit of some of my recent unrequited love poetry, but honestly just kind of to release the energy and move on from a lot of these men that I have been writing wistfully about in my journals and whatnot. So I recently turned like 5 of my sort of longer form poems into really short form tankas, which was a poetry type that I had never heard of before. But for those who don't know, a tanka, I think that's how you pronounce it, is kind of similar to a haiku, except that it's 5 lines instead of 3 lines. And so a haiku has 3 lines, and the first line is 5 syllables, then the middle line is 7 syllables, the third line is 5 syllables. So a tanka goes that way as well, but then there's 2 additional lines at the end that are both 7 syllables. So it's 5, 7, 5, 7, 7. I'm going to read my 5 tankas that I do have longer versions of in poetry form, but the longer versions are kind of more cringy than the tankas. I really hope I am pronouncing that correctly. 5 tankas, 5 toes, actually 10 toes. I did consider writing 5 more just to sort of make it more perfect, but we're not doing that. All right. Here's the first one. Nice girl meets bad boy, except now she's 34 and knows love is just a trapdoor, unhinged by lust. It's a long way down and out. All right, this is the next one. Crescent Moon Blues song, Not Enough to Fill Your Cup. Unrequited love. Starry eyes are quickly clouds. Singing solo feels like home. This is the third one. Parts of me twisted like a charred juniper tree, bare branched from the raging of your forest fire. Yet I will stand still and strong. Here's number 4. Better off alone to contemplate fate and paint a true self-portrait. Roses aren't always red, but our sunset was shades of it. And number 5. It's always cringy when I read any poetry, actually, now that it's happening. I'm washing the sheets from our night you've forgotten about. White cotton at the laundromat. Goodbye, counterfeit coin-fed cuddles. So, that's that. And, I don't know, feeling a little shy in general, but I hope you all are feeling more love than I've been feeling. I've been giving a lot of love and I haven't been receiving enough, but I've had some good times too while I've been away, and that's all I can really ask for, right? Yeah, I mean, for those who don't know, like, it's now almost been a year that I've been single, but I was in a 10-year relationship that ended, and it was like a big change for me. That's kind of what I've been dealing with. Moved out, live by myself now. Haven't ever like dated before. Now I'm 35 and I'm like really inexperienced, and I'm trying to like date, and like people are fucked up. Especially these days, and especially just like single men, just like the ones who want to be in a committed relationship are already in a committed relationship, but unfortunately I had to leave the committed relationship I was in because it was very unhealthy, and I was actually quite neglected, and it's not something I've talked about on this channel. Well, maybe I have, but I haven't fully talked about it. Because I don't know, I don't know. Sometimes I want to say more because I know that I help people when I talk about stuff. But let's just say I don't think he liked me very much. You know, so I'm looking for someone who does like me, and it's been a journey. I'm a hopeless romantic, but I slowly with each person that I find and think, oh, this guy is maybe the one, and because that's how they make me feel, but then it turns out they're just using me, and I didn't know people do that, but of course they do. Wow, so I'm just going through it right now, feeling all the feels, and yeah. Just kind of wanted to put that out there. I know, like, I've also put it out there that, like, I'm not gonna date my fans or whatever, so don't try to hit me up and date me unless you're, like, local in New England, possibly. I'm getting more and more desperate as the months go on. Like, we just had the worst Valentine's Day in a while. Hence my love potion. hence the releasing of these sad poems. If you guys really heard my real sad poems, I mean, I'm too embarrassed to read some of them. I've even like gone so far as like I've cast a love spell. We've been there. We've been there. So there's like some delusions happening. You know, I don't know when I'm gonna accept reality. Is reality that like men are incapable of love? I know you're all gonna be mad at me. My audience is mostly men. But so then explain to me, men, why you don't want to nurture relationships anymore. It's just like it's just, I don't know. I feel like people are different these days, but I guess I still have hope. So now I'm rambling. Thank you guys for listening. I kind of just wanted to do a video in these sockies. And I hope you guys appreciate that. So